Hey, what's up everyone? Adam here, bringing you some more SuperCard action. So today we've got the kickoff of the first Elemental event, going for that Ray. We're gonna have a look what's in the store, and just talk about, like, there's been a bit of controversy around the tier and that, so I just wanted to add a few things in on that. Don't forget to subscribe if you like the videos, and let's get to it. Right, so just logging in. Right, so might as well get straight out the way. So, a lot of people are complaining about the strength of the elemental cards. Now, while at first I agreed the elemental cards are really weak, and the obvious kind of conclusion to that would be you purposely make the base cards weak, then it forces people to try and go for the promo cards, which are normally exclusively for credits, and the event cards, which, yeah, an average player can get the normal event card for free, but to go for heroic, generally you got to spend credits. Even though they can be done for free, it kind of takes over your life, and you have to sacrifice a whole weekend to do it, or two to get the pro, realistically. But then I actually started playing. Like, I was playing through the game today, and I done King of the Ring. I didn't sandbag me deck. I just went in full top cards, autofill, readjusted them slightly because I didn't like the positions. But for the first time since, like, getting event level WrestleMania 36 cards, King of the Ring seemed balanced, and it wasn't. You know, the problem with it so far has been everyone's had to use the same deck against each other, and it's been a simple case of your LMS or your Clash card is outranks mine, and then that's it. That's been the only difference between people's decks. But now, because the elemental cards are around the same power level as, say, normal pro WrestleMania 36 cards, and then you throw F1, F2, F3 on them and they get a bit stronger, it kind of brings like a weird balance to it, where you are facing off against a much varied team. And it's the same with War that I've noticed, and no doubt in Road to Glory we'll see the same thing again. And it brings this like kind of weird balance where you don't need necessarily to have the WrestleMania 36 event pros to compete. I do think that potentially they made WrestleMania 36 a bit too overpowered, but looking at the Ray card, there's the base stats for Ray: 379, 382, 389, 386. So if we compare that to, say, Nikki was 304, 302, 299, and 301. Like, this Ray is hugely more powerful. So no doubt, promo cards and fusions and future event cards will be so much more powerful than the WrestleMania 36. The reason that event cards are so powerful is because they have to hold value. They have to be worth the effort. So if you can reach the next tier, because the minimum requirements for the tiers are generally a full team of base pros of the top tier. So to get into Elemental, you need, if you have 6 WrestleMania 36 pros, should be an Elemental. No doubt to get to SummerSlam 20, 6 Elemental pros will get you into SummerSlam 20. So why would you bother going for an event card unless you're trying to compete within the tier to get high ranks and stuff, which many people aren't trying to do. No, like, not a lot of people are like pushing for like top 50 in any like Clash or LMS and that. Obviously they're trying to get as high as they can, but like there's only a select few people who push for those like really high ranks. So why would you bother spending credits trying to get a heroic event card if it's going to be useless immediately in the next tier? So event cards, like, they should have a lifespan of about a tier and a half. So it's good for your entirety of your current tier. and then it'll be good for about halfway through the next year. So it's worth the investment that you're putting in to get it. Otherwise, there'd be no point to them. Like, you could just skip most of them throughout most of the tiers and just go, I'm not going to bother with these. So, like, I kind of see, I've seen both sides of, like, the argument for it all, but I do think it's right the way that they've done it in a weird sense. It's brought balance to the game in terms of like the modes and the variants of the decks that we're seeing, and it shows value in events. It makes events worth doing. But yeah, it's just a little bit that I wanted to say on it. Yeah, we are definitely going for the rain. We're going for the heroic. I'm going to be streaming most of it over the weekend, but tonight we're going to try and get as far in as we can. Hopefully for Backlash, we're just up to like the heroic piece, just to make it a bit more chill. Right. The King of the Ring, unfortunately, we lost in like the grand final, and I wasn't actually like bothered because I weren't coming up against exact mimic decks. It was nice. It was different. There was actually a bit of strategy to it because it was unpredictability of, I don't know the stats of these cards. I don't know exactly what they're going to do, so I'm having to like plan and like kind of change my deck constantly for each different opponent to adjust to them. Whereas previously there hasn't really been any of that. It's just been mirror matches. Right. But yeah, so we're going to jump into the store, see what we've got today. Like, yeah, I was just going to say, I'd say don't expect anything magical, at least for about another week in the store. I imagine once the second Ray event is finished, we might potentially see our first promo card. Maybe the week after, like towards the end of the month. But yeah, I wouldn't expect anything amazing like in the next week from the store. We don't know when the Fusion event's going to start, so that's meant to start this month, and it's the Champions Fusion, so hopefully it'll have title images. But whenever that starts, that'll kind of be the trigger point. From that point on, we'll start seeing more and more promo cards in the store. But let's have a look. Personal style. I have a feeling this is going to be terrible. Yeah, 2 gear, 8 train ups. I'll explain why in a minute. You don't even want, like, even if you were looking for gear, don't get this, and it'll be clearer in a minute once I go over some news. Women's division pair. I don't like the odds because I know for a fact if I click this now, I'll get a WrestleMania 35 Pro. But an instant pro elemental female would be nice, especially since I need something like, ideally I want something like a F. If I think I worked it out, like an F3 Trish would go really nice with Nikki at the moment. I would outpower all the other left arrows that I've got. But you just know for a fact that it's not going to happen. I don't know. We'll hang on to that one. Men's division pack, 300 credits, 3 of the following. You know what? We'll get a few of these. It's Gothic to Elemental. It's weird saying that. I keep wanting to say WrestleMania 36, but yeah, Gothic to Elemental. Yeah, we'll give these a try. Like, since they constantly do a daily update of like these variant packs and like the different like theme packs and stuff, like these foundation packs have become useless. I don't know who's buying these now. Like 500 credits for a chance at Elemental. Chances are you'll get a WrestleMania 36, and the same with the support, and then 2 Nightmare to, like, if anything, they should literally just strip this out. Like, give it, maybe not guarantee it, but I'd say get rid of these, the bottom ones, so just completely strip the bottom two out. Contains one of either or support, that'd be fine. And then make it 2 cards, either Elemental or WrestleMania 36. For 5,500 credits. Because, like, if you think about it, if you're going for event cards like what the like NWO cards and stuff, where that was a guaranteed promo WrestleMania 36 card for 6,000 credits. Whereas you're not even looking at anything decent there. So, like, the fact that they haven't changed them packs baffles me, because they're just so pointless. Still time to claim the community gift. That's 23 hours left, so you've got the next day to claim that. But yeah, we'll do some men's division packs. Right, 3, 2, 1, go. Oh god, I'm glad I didn't do the pair one. That would have devastated me. Braun Strowman, Seth Rollins, Sting. I can see, we haven't had much pack luck lately, have we? I know we, like, Flashman Webster, James Drake, Roger Strong. Like, we got, I seem to always, like, hit one peak bit of luck. Like, Triple H event, the chance of getting Triple H, I got it. What else was it? Like, hitting the jackpot, I got the 15k. But then when it just comes to, like, average, basic, like, oh, I'm just buying a pack, give me something nice, it just doesn't seem to happen at all. I think it's a side. No. Have we got one left? Yep. Last one. Come on. This could be it. 3 elementals, straight across the board. No, not even close. Not even like a Royal Rumble. I'm willing to admit, like, they are more tearing up packs in a sense. So maybe the odds aren't great, but it's worth a shot. Right, so one thing I wanted to go over was yesterday SuperCard posted like another one of their little article things, like the Facebook posts. Most of it was just explaining that the Elemental 36 tier. Elemental 36 tier is out, but there's a little bit that I just wanted to go over. So, shiny sparkly, yeah, Elemental tier, new cards, over 70 superstars at launch, some new, some old. Right, Elemental cards are available in the usual places, draft board, packs and more. The next 2 events, Road to Glory and Giants Unleashed, both features Chance and Elemental Rey Mysterio, yeah. Later this month, an Elemental card back will hit the daily login, and new Elemental tier equipment will arrive to represent the tier. So that's like the important part of it. So one, we're getting an update to the login that's currently already out. So these login rewards, you might not want to claim your login rewards essentially, because it might just be a case of, oh, they're just going to add the card back to the 28-day one and nothing else is going to change. Or the tiers for the cards might update. Because at the moment, 28 days for Elemental Plus Plus to get a Royal Rumble card is kind of pointless. So we might see an update to the actual cards in the packs, as well as that card back being added to the signing bonus. Right. And the other thing was, like I was mentioning before, we don't really want to invest in equipment at the moment because Elemental equipment will be coming out. There is going to be an event on, I think it starts on the 18th and runs through the 19th for the, like, basically for 619 for Rey Mysterio's mask. We don't know what the event is yet. On the preview of the card, it was a WrestleMania 36 equipment. So I doubt that's going to change. So I don't know if they'll wait until after that to launch the Elemental equipment. But that will be coming later this month. Unless they do something different with it, I imagine it would work the same way, where as long as you're elemental, you can pull it off the board. But yeah, quick and easy today. We're going to jump into Road to Glory, get through that, get our grind on, and we'll be back tomorrow with another video. So as always, stay safe, and I'll see you later.